it's the tiangong.org.
Yes.
Is that how people can look
Yes.
into this? And the first time I met Tian was on the radio, actually, having her on my show. And she did a wonderful blessing at the end of the show. And all throughout the show, I was having all kinds of phenomenal experiences, energetic experiences. But at the end of the show, when she did this blessing, and hopefully you can do that again, some nice celestial singing and bringing in the beings, my whole room was filling up with light, and I was just going, oh God, I hope I can stay on the air here, because there was so much energy in the room. I was waiting for things to start shorting out or me to go to another dimension or something. But it was quite interesting. But I know, people that come here, speakers we have here are people that are for real, and they really bring in the juice and they're heart-centered. And so as soon as I interviewed her, I knew she had to be here and come up to the ranch and be part of the extended ESETI family. So with any further ado, I want to welcome Tian Jia and enjoy the presentation.
Thank you, everyone. I am going to do a low-tech presentation without PowerPoint, if that's okay with you. the old-fashioned way. I wanted this presentation to be interactive. I want to see all your faces. I don't want to see people in the dark. And so you can experience this together with everybody. And I hope everybody would like to participate. Yes? Okay, great. I was not going to talk about me or Qi Gong. However, several people asked me, what does Qi Gong mean? What does Tian Jia mean? So I'm just going to briefly share this with all of you so you can save your time. Qi Gong is just one of 3,000 Qi Gong schools in China. In the 90s, Qi Gong became a household name for just about everyone. Everyone was learning some kind of Qi Gong for self-healing or for healing others. And the government was very supportive of it because it saved a lot of healthcare money. In the mid-90s, my teacher, Grandmaster Le Tian, early 90s actually, 92, was invited to attend the third International Qi Gong Conference in Japan. And he demonstrated selector singing on stage with very good effect. He called upon people on stage, strangers he never met, with various health issues. And there was a boy who was born deaf, a 7-year-old boy whose father was a medical scientist. And they went to many, many different institutions and doctors and healers to heal his hearing problem with no success. And then he was on stage for half hour, and the boy was able to hear at the end of the show. So it became an international sensation right away, and my teacher was asked to teach, to tour all the major cities in China and to share this phenomenal practice with as many people as possible. In September 94, the Chinese Central TV station formed a team of top-notch doctors, scientists, and filmmakers to investigate and interview all the Qigong schools to make sure people are learning from the safe and effective ones. Out of the 3,000, they chose the top 100 in terms of safety and effectiveness, etc. And Qi Gong was one of them. The filmmaker said, it would take me too long to film all of them. Let's just do more selection. And so they picked the top 20. And Qi Gong was one of the top 20. And in the documentary, Qi Gong was actually the first one placed in the documentary. I say this not to be competitive, not to say Qi Gong is better than other schools. We are very much into collaboration. We respect all schools. I say this for beginners who are learning this practice, especially in the morning with us, so you know you're learning from a tested school in terms of safety and effectiveness and suitability for all ages. Qi Gong, you all know, Qi means, let me write down the words. Qi, I hear people say Qi, it's not Qi, it's Qi, like C-H-I rather. So it's Chinese, a different way of pronunciation. So Qi simply means energy flow within us. We all have Qi. Without Qi, we'll be just a pile of flesh and bones. Gong means work or practice. So together it means the practice of your internal vital Qi for self-healing, meditation, and enlightenment. Tian Gong. Tian means universal, celestial, or heavenly. So one feature about Tian Gong is it's very celestial, right? Most people who have been coming to the class realize it's different. It's spiritual and very celestial. And all the practices are received via transmissions from the ascended masters or other universal grandmasters. It's not made by human mind. And my name is Tian Jia. It's not my legal name. My legal name is just Cathy, very simple. So in the lineage, when a grandmaster received a message about a certain person, that this person is going to be the next master, it comes with a name. It means either universal or celestial goodness. Jia means goodness. I don't feel any different. I don't feel I'm a master or anything. I feel I'm more of a servant. It's all about helping others. But to respect the lineage, if you are given the title, you receive it with gratitude so you can serve better. So just call me Tian Jia. Today, I'm going to share with you a subject called insustainability. What does sustainability mean? I think we all have a good idea, right? It simply means capacity to endure. And it's based on a simple principle, which means all of our needs have to be met by what nature can provide. Not just for now, but also for our future generations. And I think most of us are aware that we are consuming the goods, the energies of our children and grandchildren possibly, right? Agree? So we are, like Jim said, we are on a fast track to extinction. That sounds a little scary, but we see what's happening. The shift has happened already. It's not like we have to wait until December 21st of this year. The shift has already happened. And disasters are happening. And it's not like we have to wait until that day to see if disasters are coming. So sustainability, when you hear the word, what are the examples you can think of that shows our efforts in sustainability development? Farming, okay. Organic farming, right? Yes? Recycling, good one. Yes. What else? Fresh water. And saving water, because water is becoming more and more scarce. Several prominent scientists have predicted future wars may be caused by scarcity of water. We may have to fight for water. As a matter of fact, 1 billion people on this planet have no access to clean water. That's 1 out of 7. There are only 7 billion people on this earth. 1 out of 7, way too many, right? Things we take for granted in this beautiful country. Water, you just take some from anywhere almost. But in a lot of countries, people spend their entire day looking for clean water to drink. And children die of diseases caused by drinking dirty water. Does anybody know what yin means? It's a Chinese word. If you don't know what it means, don't feel too bad. Unless you're Chinese. Huh? Good. So, according to at least Chinese culture, I know several other ancient cultures also talk about this in different languages, of course. Everything in this universe has two sides, yin and yang. She said, feminine energy, yes. This is masculine energy, right? So if you look at me, you see my physical body, that's yang. You can see, you can hear, you can touch. But yin, you can't, well, unless your third eye is wide open, like some of you, you cannot see my energy body, can you? I know several people can. So the yin energy, you can not see my emotions, my thoughts. I know I have a thought. I'm very clear I have a thought right now. But can you tell that I have a thought or what my thought is? That's invisible. As soon as you speak the thought, that becomes yang. So that's physical, is energetic, visible, invisible, masculine, feminine. Okay, so can everybody see my words on the board? No? So let me spell out because they're too important. Yin is Y-I-N and yang is Y-A-N-G. So when we talk about yin sustainability, it's from things we cannot necessarily see for the majority of us, at least with our naked physical eye. So what are those? Number one, Jim's already mentioned, our qi. Okay, we can use our qi to sustain ourselves much longer than the average Joe.